everyone. My name is Casey Wazlowski, and welcome to the first episode of Pop Culture Junkie. Tonight we have a panel of three experts, I guess you can say. First, we have on my left, future fashion designer to the stars extraordinaire, Tessa Markevich. We need this clapper as much as we can. Next, we have WRKC music director, Emily Sapella. And last and certainly least, we have newly published chemistry major, Joseph William Monahan III. We've got this fancy clapper, as you all can see. So first, let's talk about, obviously, the biggest night in music. We have the Grammys. Did we all watch?
No.
Good work. Good work. You knew the show was on Tuesday, and you have no idea. All right, well, first,
My bad.
First, let's start with the big winners for the night. We have the album of the year went to Mumford & Sons. We have song of the year went to Fun. Record of the year, Gautier featuring Kimbra, somebody that I used to know. And finally, best new artist was Fun. So did we watch the performances at all? Yes? No?
I saw the Black Keys.
Black Keys Acceptance.
Yes.
Yes, that was very nice.
That was most important to me.
I watched the Fun performance. That one was really good.
The Fun was amazing.
Yeah, I really
the
enjoyed
rain.
It was fun.
I heard his capri pants were. Didn't he have some kind of weird pants on?
He had somewhat of like capris, but they were damp.
Oh, yeah, his ankles were out and showing.
Yes.
Oh,
He was
Big
showing his
time.
ankles.
Big time.
And we had Alicia Keys in Maroon 5, which sang Daylight and Girl on Fire, which was phenomenal. It was really good. I don't know if
I watched it on YouTube. I did some research.
Good, very nice. See, Emily, out of all three people on the panel,
Listen.
Emily's the only one who did research.
She likes music.
I watched the live performance.
I've been busy.
And last but not least, we had Mumford & Sons, which was pretty much just them singing, but I don't know who was playing the banjo or whatever it was. It could have been a harmonica. I'm not really good with instruments. But he was playing that thing to death. It was a phenomenal performance.
Tearing it apart.
You have no idea what I'm talking about.
Listen, I always love a good banjo performance, though.
No, I can appreciate when someone can play live.
Yeah.
Sound good live.
Yeah, we're not going to mention any names.
Especially if they tear it apart on a banjo.
Yeah.
Or harmonica, whatever.
So, obviously, we're going to talk to the fashion designer, Tessa Markevich, with the fashion at the Grammys. So, was there anybody that
really stood out?
Yes.
Definitely. I think Rihanna did a phenomenal job. She looked absolutely stunning in red, and she has her old hair back, which we all love. And then also, I think Kelly Rowland did a wonderful job with her cutout dress.
Very nice.
Very subtle. And Carrie Underwood, she did a great job. She always dresses nice, though. You can always expect that from Carrie. The only one that I found who was on the best dress list, who I personally didn't find, was Kimbra. She had an awkward, fluffy dress on, and I was just kind of like, girlfriend, what are you doing?
She looked like an ostrich is essentially what she looked like.
Exactly. I feel like it was a repeat of the 90s. But, Beyonce looked stunning in a pantsuit with, cutout sleeves, black and white. They said, though, that Beyonce's kind of had a little bit of bad fashion in the, beforehand for her Grammys. But this one, she kind of stood out, and I thought she was very respectful in it. Respectful is any word.
I'm sorry, but if Beyonce could wear anything, she could wear a paper bag, and I would not care.
Oh, I mean, me too.
It's
Beyonce.
A lot different from her Super Bowl outfit, yes, which was fantastic.
She actually got a lot of criticism from the outfit.
She did. Something about PETA, and I was confused because she wasn't wearing anything. So how could PETA attack somebody who's not wearing any fur? That was a little bit confused.
Well, they had the dress code at the Grammys this year too, which was totally different.
You can't show, let me see here, no buttocks, no cleavage, and no puffy skin.
So Katy Perry did not get the memo.
No, she didn't get the memo at all.
That's okay. She still looked good.
Yes, she did. But if you saw the picture of her at the Grammys with the dress on compared to the model who originally wore the dress, it's completely different.
Did they have a monitor at the front of the red carpet? No.
I'm not quite sure because I'm confused because she disobeyed the dress code, Kelly Rowland disobeyed the dress code.
So did Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer
she showed
Lopez,
so
she
much
did
leg.
She did an Angie.
Question. So
Yeah.
are they not gonna be allowed back next year then? Is there repercussions for them?
I'm assuming
Dress
no. Like this isn't Catholic school. Like
I feel like it's not like
you
a
can
Rose
show your
McGowan,
knees.
though.
It's showbiz. You know what they say.
I don't.
Fill in the blank.
Oh, also Justin Bieber, he did not make it to the Grammys.
What a drama queen.
I don't know what happened to him, but
Is it bad that I didn't even notice?
probably not.
I don't
No,
know,
I
I
mean,
think it made it all around better that he wasn't there.
Yeah.
yeah, because I
Didn't
don't
even
want to
notice.
see him fighting with
Selena.
Selena or what, Karina. I don't know what her name is.
She was like
But-
super drunk. I mean, that may be just me interpreting some pictures, but
Well,
Oh my God, she was
apparently
super drunk.
back, I think it was in November, they had the announcements, and they said that Justin Bieber was not nominated for any awards, and he went on Backlash. He decided to Sunday night have a podcast of himself to all of his fans, ironically enough at 8 p.m. to spite the Grammys. Now, I mean, what is he, 17,
Yeah.
9? He's a 12-year-old boy who needs to wait his turn.
And another thing, most of his fans are already sleeping
was a
on
good-
a Sunday night.
That was a good joke on my part. I'm sorry, go on.
he's 12.
No, most of his fans are already sleeping on an 8 o'clock.
Exactly.
Sunday night
He
anyway,
hosted
so-
Saturday Night Live last Saturday. Ironic. But it was okay, but it wasn't, I would have assumed he was in bed.
Yeah, it was kind of a poor performance.
Yeah.
I wasn't really a fan of that.
No. Mm-mm. All right, what do we have next? We have, the Justin Timberlake comeback. We
Oh,
all
I love him.
JT. It's been, 6 years since a new
Wow.
single has been released? It's due. Did anybody see his performance?
Mirrors, right?
Yes.
No,
yes,
I did not see it.
Oh, good.
What?
Disagree with it.
He performed his song "Suit and Tie," which was good. Jay-Z came up, and then he performed his song "Mirrors." There were some awkward encounters. I don't know if anybody picked up on them. Lena Dunham. I don't know if you've ever
Yeah.
seen the show Girls. Really good
Nope.
show. I don't suggest you watch it with like your grandmother or
I
your
can't afford
father.
HBO, but as soon as that stuff goes on Netflix, I'm gonna check it out.
It's a really good show, but she was seen, her boyfriend is one of the singers of Fun, and she was seen hugging Taylor Swift, which I was a little confused about. And then
Wait,
we
why
have,
can't she hug her?
I just didn't see the connection between Lena Dunham and Taylor Swift.
Or would just hug
You
Taylor
don't know.
Swift to be like, oh, hug Taylor Swift.
You don't
True,
know.
very true.
Yeah, I feel like that could be it.
Yeah, and then we have Adele and Chris Brown,
That's
who supposedly,
Are getting together?
no,
expect.
they are not
Expecting.
expecting a child either, no. They said that what they wanted to do was, I'm sorry, what's her face? Adele. Adele said that supposedly she went to confront Chris Brown about not standing up for anybody else during the performance and only during Rihanna. And supposedly she yelled at him because of his tirades. However, sources say now that Chris Brown didn't stand up for anybody. He didn't stand up for Mumford & Sons, Taylor Swift, Fun, Alicia Keys. He didn't stand up for anybody except
Just
Rihanna's
jealous.
performance. Yes, maybe he is jealous.
Maybe.
But
He did get a nomination though for best album
he
of the
did,
year.
and that he also did not stand up for Frank Ocean, which
Oh,
was
sad face. I love him.
also noted. Let's see, what else do we have? The Oscar race. The Oscars are quickly approaching.
Right around the corner.
It's in 2 weeks, I think, on the 24th. We have Jennifer Lawrence and Jessica Chastain going up for Best Actress.
Battle of the Jays.
Battle of the Jays, yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of biased towards Jessica.
Jessica Chastain?
Yeah.
She did phenomenal. She did phenomenal in Zero Dark 30. She did fine work. Joey, you saw it.
I saw it. She did do a really good job. But if it was possible for one person to win all the awards, Jennifer Lawrence, I would go for it. Actor of the Year, screenwriter.
She could be
Whatever.
president.
Anything.
I could care less.
She
could
could-
be
I'm giving
president.
it.
I don't want to allude to another topic. She'd be the next pope.
She could be.
Uh-oh.
You guys just you tune in a little bit longer, you'll know about the Pope.
Oh.
Now we have Anne Hathaway, who has snagged all of the awards thus far for her portrayal as Fantine in
Rightfully so.
Les Mis. Like I said before,
Les Miserables.
yeah, Les Miserables.
Ugh.
I don't know how to
Les
pronounce it.
Miserables.
Well, like I said before, like if you decide to cut your hair off, I think it's deserving of you to get an Oscar.
Absolutely.
She
Yeah.
cut all of it
She
off.
could have stood up there and not said stone faced.
She could have.
I
That
do
would
it every
probably
2
would have been a
weeks.
sucky performance, but
She like I was saying before, like, she's just like a person who can do any kind of role.
yeah.
She could do comedy. She could do. I don't think she's done horror, but like different kinds of roles that she takes on, and she just like envelops herself in the character, which is so important. I think that's why she deserves it
Yeah.
out of anybody.
Yeah, off that, The Dark Knight Rises. She was in that. She was I thought she played that perfectly.
Phenomenal.
I did not see that movie.
That's a must see.
Is there something wrong?
Yeah.
Apparently.
I'm ready to drop out of school and become a cat burglar.
Yeah.
After watching her, definitely.
Not.
We have also Ben Affleck has won numerous awards for Argo, which included Best Director at the BAFTA Awards and at the SAGs and Golden Globes. I mean, he, ironically enough, has not been nominated for an Oscar for his role as Best Director, but he's winning all of these roles. So that's got to be a shot to the Oscars. Like, well, he's winning everything, but he hasn't been nominated. I don't understand.
Stranger.
Win some, you lose some.
And what else do we have? Jennifer Aniston. She turned 44 yesterday.
No,
I love
She
her.
did.
that's a lie.
I know she looks like she's 23,
20. She does. She looks
but
better
she
than
turned
I do.
44.
Oh my God,
I
she's
feel like
phenom.
I look great.
yeah, I feel like every single
I said she looks better than I do, and I'm great.
I think progressively as
So, my joke didn't land.
I think as each year commences, she looks younger. Like
She
I
might
don't
have
know how
access
she's like
to the
Benjamin,
fountain of youth.
Benjamin
The fountain
Button.
of
Yeah.
youth.
She found it.
Yes.
Definitely did.
I actually drank that water. Don't drink it.
Don't drink the Fountain of Youth water.
My God, no. It's
Why?
terrible.
I think
Have
they're
you
one of the
drank it
sponsors
before?
for the
Yeah,
show.
in St. Augustine.
That's enough. All right, we
On to the
have
next one.
the Pope's resignation.
Benedict.
Yes.
That's typical. Benedict turning his back on him.
He has resigned again. I don't know how you can resign as Pope. I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, thought you'd have
He's
done
He's
it.
not like CEO of Campbell's.
Sent us 2 weeks into God.
Yeah. Apparently, I mean, there were some people who sounded off on Twitter. Ricky Gervais, being the Pope, ironically enough, being the Pope means you're married to God. So is this like a divorce? We have Piers Morgan said, the Queen's a year older than the Pope. Can't ever see her resigning because she's tired.
He's biased.
And we have Ricky Martin. The Pope resigns. I didn't know that was even possible. Apparently, the last time a Pope resigned was the year 1415, just in case you wanted to know. So that's that. Next, we have Sue Paterno, wife of late Joe Paterno, premiered on Katie. She sat down to talk about the scandal, to talk about Joe's legacy and how she feels it's been tarnished, which is
I think that's respectable of her to come out and have
Yeah.
one final.
Yeah,
blah.
I totally
Yeah.
agree. And it's also because
She's
didn't you just
definitely
yeah.
She's definitely sincere with it too.
Yeah.
Like you could tell she wasn't just up there making stuff up.
Yeah, exactly. She was
sincere.
yeah.
I have no other adjective for that.
We have Buck Wild star Salwa Amin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Busted in a drug raid. So there's that. I mean,
The
I don't
title of the
really.
show's Buck Wild.
I mean, I'm not surprised at all.
Expected.
Buck Wild drugs.
I don't like the show. I've watched it a few times, and
Why?
it's not very good.
Next time.
Make a better TV show about my life.
Yes. Next, we have the Harlem Shake, which is supposedly the new Gangnam Style. Emily was
There we
going to
go,
show.
Emily.
That's a little bit.
No,
of-
that's just beginning. And
That's
then
just the
You
beginning.
just
and
have to,
then
like,
just
work
start to
into
flail.
it.
Yeah. there's a lot of gyrating is pretty much what
check
it is.
it out. You basically do whatever you want. You
Yeah.
be a master of the Harlem Shake. So
Check it out on YouTube, because it's pretty interesting.
phenomenal.
And E! Online has posted the top 10 worst romance films. Valentine's Day, a Gary Marshall produced film, was number 10. And then you had films like Norbit and the Love Guru, were on
Still
there.
love the Love
They're on the
Guru.
list for a reason.
Yes, and last but not least,
Classic.
The Hottie and the Naughty, which starred
None other.
Paris Hilton. Shocking, she hasn't received an Oscar for that.
Oh, darn it.
Shocking. Gosh darn it. I'm surprised she didn't show up.
It's on my Netflix
I'm
Netflix
surprised she
line.
didn't perform. Yes, perform any songs that she
Oh,
has.
what was her one song? I liked that one.
I don't know. We
Hotel
don't have
Stars
time
or
for that.
something?
I would like to give thanks to Danny Calcano, who produced our beautiful graphic, and Emily, who gave
Yes.
us a phenomenal music for the intro and
That's what I
closing.
It's good
I
stuff,
hope
good
you
stuff.
guys tune in for next week's edition. We might see these three again, hopefully, because they were
If you're lucky.
fantastic commentators. All right, thank you guys, and I appreciate it.
Round of applause.